Hello, Cancer, and welcome to Elevated Intuition. We are doing a love reading for you today. I have several decks that we're going to be using. I just wanted you to see all this, to see all these cards. But I'm going to start off with this one, and we are going to talk about relationships, like your next relationship, what's going on with that. Mostly the questions are related to you attracting the right person or people into your life. And then at the end of these questions that we explore, I'm going to break down like your relationship energy right now with each of the signs. So whenever we hit like a difficult energy or an obstacle, you know, that's how life is. We have ups and downs, we have miscommunications. If you're watching this video close to when I release it, even though this is a timeless video, we are going to be going into Mercury retrograde pretty soon, which is about, it can be a lot of miscommunications between people. So this is going to be like, okay, this is your energy right now, but this is how we can, look out for that. And this is how we can get around it, or this is going to be helpful advice for you. So everything is with helpful advice. And this video is for you, Cancer, sun, moon, or rising. Okay. So now that I have that out of the way, and also, this is a general reading as well, so take what resonates. So I'm going to start off with our questions. So what is an energy that our Cancer can align with to help find love? Cancer energy align to help find love. Because this is love and relationships based. I'm going to be doing other readings for each of the signs as well, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so we have 8 of Cups, and this is upright. This came out in other readings that I did reversed for some of our fire signs. So an energy for you, Cancer, is, okay, first of all, Cups, you're a water sign. This is water energy. So definitely your feelings, whatever you're feeling, go ahead and feel that. 8 of Cups is about, really taking stock of what's in front of you and recognizing when things are right and when things are wrong. Sometimes we don't know what we want until we experience things that we don't want. And you can see that this person here in the Cape is walking away. We've got 8 cups stacked up. It's just not right. It's just not perfect. We're going off to find that ideal. So I feel like your intuition is going to play a deep part in this, whether you feel like something is right or wrong for you. A lot of times, textbook wise, somebody is hitting all of those check marks, right? They have everything that we ever thought that we would want, but it just doesn't feel right. And that's the important part here. What is it that's going to make it feel right? Now, 2 possibilities with this. It's either you're questioning what's before you and you walk away to experience something else to realize, well, you know what, this was actually very great. It just we need to communicate. We need to get on the same level. We need to I'm feeling like this heart chakra thing, like you open up your heart chakra to them and they open it up to you, and you get a mutual understanding so that you don't feel like walking away. Because at every time in any relationship, it doesn't matter how great it is, you're going to feel like walking away at some point. So this could be just taking a break for a moment, stepping away, kind of looking what else is out there and realizing that you have it pretty great. This could also be just an end. Sometimes we get trapped and again, like I was saying, it checks all the boxes. It's everything you ever thought it would be. But we grow and we change, and our person grows and changes. And are you really growing together? Is there a way for you to grow together? If there's not, like, you know, you need to do what is right for you, is basically this energy. So don't be, the other thing that's really interesting too, I was going to say, don't be afraid of walking away. And sometimes when you face like, that's like the worst outcome of a relationship, right? Is just the end of it. And if at any moment, I wouldn't say like at any moment, you're able to like, if it, I mean, obviously you don't want to leave somebody when they're down and they've really done nothing to you, but if you're willing to leave, if it's not right, sometimes that makes it easier to stay, if that makes sense. Like, you know, you have like your ideals and your convictions, and you know what you want, and if it's not right, you're going to raise your hand and say it's not right. And if you need to leave, you're not going to be afraid to leave. And sometimes when we're like in that moment, then it makes it easier to stay, because we know we can rely on ourselves, and then it kind of strips the fears away from the relationship, I want to say. So very interesting. So Cancer, what is something Cancer can do to attract love? Something Cancer can do to attract love. Okay, so something Cancer can do to attract love, and we have the Page of Swords came out reversed. So I just want to look at it upright. This is kind of the Page of Swords, just in this image. It almost looks like in the Page of Swords is being very defensive. You know, you don't necessarily, if you walk around with a sword, you don't necessarily walk around with a sword in this way. So I feel like because it's reversed, it asks you to open up a little bit and not be so defensive. Page of Swords, pages talk about new ideas coming in, and especially ideas here with swords energy. So if you feel like you have a new idea or a new thing to explore, like for you personally, because you know, Page is going out to express themselves. For you personally, without thinking about love, without thinking about a partner, how expressing yourself, something that speaks to you, that you want to try, you want to do, whether it is, you know, you want to go to the rock climbing gym, you want to go out on a hike, you want to join a running group. Yeah, you may not be this active. Maybe you're somebody who likes to paint, or maybe it's some sort of online gaming thing. Certainly follow that. And I think that, you know, connecting with somebody else through something that you like at first is a great start to finding a new love. The Page of Swords reversed can also talk about, you know, haphazard action or doing something in a hasty way. So just be aware of that. Like, of course, when inspiration strikes, go ahead and follow it, but you might want to have a little bit more of a plan going through. Like, at least, I'm almost feeling like, you know, I said don't worry about meeting people there, but of course you want to always put your best foot forward. The right person, it's not going to matter if you show up and you have a hole in your shirt or something like that when you go to something new. But this is, and it could even be just like a group where it is web design, or a young entrepreneurs group, old entrepreneurs group, something like that. But it feels something new that you haven't tried before, and you're really kind of open, something where communication can be flowing. That kind of thing. So how can Cancer align with their love? How can Cancer align with their new love? Sorry, I should have. And then we've got Four of Swords, but also in reverse. So lots of Swords energy here, a lot of information coming in. The Four of Swords itself, you can see this is a knight sleeping. It's actually a tomb, so it's a little morbid, but it talks about taking a break. When we're in reverse, I feel like you kind of have been taking a break. You may have been thinking about some things for a while, and it's time to step out and take some action. I feel like the Page of Swords reverse talks about taking action too. I think maybe you have an idea, you know, having taken this break, having taken this meditation, getting quiet, listening to yourself, listening to your mind. It's kind of like setting out some goals for yourself. This stained glass window, because this is meant to be depicted like in a church. And so we've got light coming through a window, creating kind of a design. I always feel like that brings in information, like light conveys information. And the stained glass in these old churches, like there is a meaning behind them. There is like basically information that is meant to be conveyed through like everything, the depictions of that. So I feel like your break has given you some information, either you've some self-discovery about yourself, and you are really like the key, your discovery of yourself to like a successful relationship, right? You can't have a successful and loving relationship with somebody else until you have a successful and loving relationship with yourself. Let's see, our fourth question that we have is a way for Cancer to be open to receiving love. How can Cancer open up to receive love? Cancer to be open to receiving love. And we've got Eight of Pentacles. Pentacles talks about material things. Eight of Pentacles can be your job, your work. You may have been kind of like nose to the grindstone, very consumed with your work and not really paying attention to what's going around you. I almost feel like when you are like so hyper focused on what you are doing, you're not like noticing people around you, and you need to notice other people if you're going to make a connection. So I think that's why this Eight of Pentacles is here, that you need to open yourself up more by just like poking your head up from your work. Like, what is going on around you? Have some conversations with the people that you work with. This woman that you work with, her niece might be the perfect, or nephew might be the perfect person for you to meet. Whatever relationship that you're looking at, and you don't get those things going until you start those conversations, until you just talk to somebody. And it's not even with the intent of, hey, do you have anybody in your family that I can date? But it's like just those things come around naturally when you're not, it feels like not being so all business. And I feel like if you're watching this reading, like you are looking to manifest love, you are looking for something new, because you have been like, something's not working for you, especially with the Eight of Cups. Like that kind of has the feeling of being left behind, and then coming out of this Four of Swords energy. And and even the Page of Swords, it's like you're ready for something new. It's reversed though, because you're not exactly sure like where to go with it, and that's okay. I like it. The first part is just letting the universe know that this is a new intent, that this is a new idea and option for you. And then the final question we're going to ask of the cards, and then I'm going to start pulling some advice cards for you, is why should Cancer be confident? So why should our Cancer be confident that they are going to find love, that you are going to find love? And then, okay, good. This is this is interesting because this has come out a couple times for some of these readings that I've done, and it's a perfect card speaking to confidence here. It's the Knight of Cups. So it talks about, and that's perfect here with the Four of Swords, because the Four of Swords was talking about getting ready to get moving. I feel like, you're putting out an intent and intention into the universe, like an intention with your day, that you're going to meet and connect with new people. And the Knight of Cups is somebody who goes out on I was going to say conquest. That's not necessarily the right word, but certainly a quest, because you don't want to conquest everything that doesn't really feel like it has lasting power, does it? But goes out. He is super emotionally charged, but kind of in a good way, kind of in a positive Casanova. I don't think Casanova is a positive example, but certainly taps into that energy of that kind of love energy. The caution with the Knight of Cups and the Eight of Cups is that you might pass by a really great opportunity. So you might need to slow down a little bit, because there is a lot of movement here. The Eight of Cups, the Four of Swords reversed, and this Knight. So putting out this intention of what you want to do, attract love, like there is a movement here, like the universe is listening. Things are going to happen. And then let's move on to our advice card. So she who stands resolute, implacable, determined. I love this. So I love that she has a sword here. We've got, like I said, sword energy. So it's opening up lines of communication. She is dressed for battle. She's not going to let failures get in her way. What is this, epaulette? That part of the military uniform, she has like an animal skull as an epaulette, so she's very fierce, because she is going to be determined. So I feel like embracing like this determined energy, that resolute, that you understand that you're going to, not everything is going to be a home run. Not every situation or person you meet, you're going to knock it out of the park. And then we've got she who changes, Iris, transformation, change, enchantment. I love the moon here. I think I talked about, where did I talk about you using, the moon is on this Eight of Cups card, you using your intuition to kind of feel out situations that are right for you. And I feel like Iris is very connected to that. Changes can be minuscule. They don't have to be like earth-shattering, life-changing changes. You don't have to change your job, or it's just changing the way you feel or think about certain things as well. I feel like just intentions, like putting out new intentions, is a great way for you to like embark or start on this journey, because it feels like a journey, especially here with the Knight of Cups. Oh, okay. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. That's very interesting. I feel like that's a pretty dedicated message. Like if you have a child, or be open to like your person having a child. It could also talk about you doing some volunteer things with children. If you do have children, like other parents groups, something like that, getting involved with them. and like being some sort of coach. And sometimes, you know, those of us with children know that it's, yeah, your love life is always affected by children, not always in the most positive way. And let's see, one more of these cards. Okay. Sometimes it takes a second for something to come out. What does our Cancer need to know? Okay. And then we've got attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So this is kind of what I was talking about, like here with the Page of Swords, putting those new intentions out there, but, you know, doing what you like to do. You don't have to join a gardening club when you don't like to do that at all, but you just think that there's going to be a lot of potential mates there. Or, you know, just go out and live life to the fullest and have fun. And somebody who wants to have fun with you is going to show up. And then we have this. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. So I feel like there's a lot of cards that talk about a new path for you. It would be even better if the Page of Swords was upright. I think you might be a little apprehensive about some things, and that's okay. And just follow your intuition and let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Okay, so this can talk about like the Eight of Cups as well, like just giving somebody else space, letting them give you space. You don't have to be together 24/7 to have a loving and fulfilling relationship. And your person may want to have some space. So next, Cancer, I'm going to pull cards for your relationship, the energy between your relationship and all the other signs. So we're going to start with the water signs. We're going to start with another Cancer, or that actually could be you, your relationship with yourself. We'll see what card comes out. We're going to talk about you with Scorpio, and then we'll go through all of the other signs. If you have a particular sign in mind, I do have timestamps for the different signs. I just want to give this a good shuffle so that we get the right information that we need to know right now. And I feel like I need to shuffle this. So even though I shuffled it before, I'm like, it just doesn't feel enough. Okay. So can you give me a card for Cancer's relationship with other Cancers or themselves right now? Cancer and Cancer relationships. One card for that. Cancer and Cancer relationships. Okay. We get the Chariot. For Scorpio, we get the World. And for Pisces, Cancer and Pisces relationships. Woo. We get Page of Cups, so very interesting. Cancer, so things are aligning really well for you with either what your personal goals and what's going on behind the scenes in your mind, or with another Cancer. So the Chariot, like both of these horses need to be on the same page. Either you are like aligning it, the universe is aligning it, getting people on the same page and getting some things moving. I feel like this could be related to you and your personal goals, because there was a lot of movement cards in the reading that we just did. So This is also a major arcana card, the Chariot. So just working together, and it is a really good flow in a very positive way. I feel like you can take, if you're in a relationship with another Cancer, you can take this relationship to the next level. You can take it to wherever you want to go. I feel like there's a really good reciprocity, a really good back and forth energy between you and this other Cancer, or just even just you, between you, your relationship with yourself right now, which is excellent. Scorpio, we have the World, another beautiful card. World indicates a cycle. Something is done with the Scorpio though, so it either needs to evolve or dissolve. World is like the ending of the major arcana. It also, like, it still has like this really great feel to it though, even if something has ended, like maybe it is that your Scorpio, and this can be like romantic relationships or relationships with other people, friends, family, that kind of thing. It could be like a coworker relationship with a Scorpio that your contract or their contract is ending, but you're going to keep in touch, or they're being promoted to another part of your, or you are, but something is changing with this relationship. It doesn't necessarily mean the end of it. It just means a new beginning kind of thing. That the way things aren't going to be that way forever. It's evolving and changing. And it also seems very positive in the way that's evolving. Like somebody is very happy here. And then our Pisces, if you're looking at starting a relationship with Pisces, it looks very good. Page of Cups is a beautiful card. It indicates like a brand new beginning, brand new things, but where everything and anything seems possible. You can see here we have a pig with wings, so pigs fly. When does that happen? Like it's a magical thing. It's very like there's a lot of really great possibilities. Again, this is like new beginning. So there could be a level of immaturity here, either from your end or Pisces end, or they just make you feel young and sweet, and it just has a really, really great energy. Your Pisces could be, though, it could just be a coworker that is just really kind of inspires you with their new energy. And it looks lovely. So I'm gonna pull these cards off and I'm gonna put you back here, Cancer, and we're gonna look at your relationship with some fire signs. So we've got Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So can you tell me, can I get a card for I didn't even get it out. Aries and Cancer. Can I get a card for Leo and Cancer? Leo and Cancer relationship energy right now. Leo and Cancer. Leo and Cancer energy. Leo and Cancer. Okay, Nine of Swords. And let's see, we need Sagittarius and Cancer. And we get the Knight of Wands reversed. So very interesting. I just want to point out these two cards, Aries and Sagittarius. These are both fire signs, and we get fire cards. So our Aries, we have got the Queen of Wands. This could just be the energy that really Aries embodies, that when you meet her or him, the Queen of Wands, yes, female card, sure. Maybe a lot of feminine energy coming in, but it doesn't necessarily mean that our Aries needs to be a female, okay? So our Aries is somebody who really creates passion, very passionate, kind of on top of their game, maybe a little bit more mature, not necessarily older, but certainly somebody who is mature. I feel like somebody that you can look up to, somebody who is going to be there for you. And this Queen of Wands, like the Aries, will definitely, if you have questions, this Aries is going to answer that for you. If you are excited about something, this Aries is going to help excite you, get you excited about what Aries is into. So a lot of fire energy, as to be expected. These are fire signs. But it feels like with the Aries and the Sagittarius, you know, when your relationship with them, that they are kind of taking the lead in those relationships just by the cards that came out. So Leo, we have Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords talks about kind of like anxiety, staying up all night, uncertainty, certainly a lot of uncertainty. And I feel like if you've had some issues with Leo and miscommunications with them, that there's whatever your strife is with Leo, that it could just be a miscommunication, that you can come out of this pretty easily, that you're just watch your communications with Leo. Be very clear. If there is something unknown, don't get anxious or worried or excited in a bad way about it. Go talk to them, redefine it. This also kind of talks about like it's darkest before the dawn. So like whatever is being here, keeping this person up all night, it's almost ready to kind of take care of itself. And this is in reverse. So I feel like it's not intentional. Like any strife between you and Leo isn't intentional. And it might be because like the other two fire signs are really kind of taking the lead in your relations with them. It might be because Leo isn't feeling like you're hearing them and isn't stepping up. I mean, Aries is very confident here. Sagittarius is this is the Knight of Wands, but is still in reverse. So these have more confident energies. Leo may not feel as confident with you for whatever reason, or you with them. It can be either way. So there is, like, tread lightly with Leo. Allow for the opportunity for there to be miscommunication. And what I mean for that is if you are just not seeing eye to eye, like ask some questions like, wait, maybe we are on the same page, or get on that same page. Sagittarius, again, I feel like they're in the driver's seat with you with anything. I feel like they're really excited. They're just doing their Sagittarius thing and you're living in their Sagittarius world. Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands can be a very fast moving energy. A lot of times when I see Knights reverse, I just feel like the energy slows down a little bit. So instead of like a quick burn, it's kind of like a slow smolder. So for you with the Aries and Sagittarius, if this is a romantic kind of relationship, you have to decide if you really like this passion, if it aligns with you, and if it does, then it can be a very lovely situation for the both of you. So now we are going to do some earth signs. So we've got our Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And let's see what Cancer relationships are like with them. So we have Ace of Cups reversed here for Taurus. Virgo, what do we have for Virgo? Virgo and Cancer relationship energy right now. Virgo and Cancer relationship energy right now. Okay, King of Pentacles. And Capricorn, Cancer energy. Capricorn, Cancer energy. Capricorn, Cancer energy. Okay, Nine of Cups reversed. Very interesting. So a lot of like with the fire signs, you know, the reason I kind of giggled when Virgo came out with the King of Pentacles. Pentacles are earth signs. And then we've got cups on either side, which is, you know, related to water signs. So I feel like, let's go with your Taurus first here, Ace of Cups. Something just isn't right here with Taurus. It doesn't mean that it's anything bad, but if you want to start something new with them, you're just kind of missing them. As far as like, I don't know, maybe they text you and they want to do something, but you're already out doing something. So, practical Taurus, they might need more heads up or more notice to try to get something going. There's potential here, right? The Ace of Cups. It almost feels like too, because we have got the Ace of Cups reversed. Ace is about new things, new beginnings. So, and this could be a new emotional beginning thing, which is great for like relationships. But Taurus might need a little bit more grounding, and I kind of see that over here with Capricorn too. Like Capricorn could be everything and anything that you really want. It's just that they need something that's a little bit more stable, a little bit more practical. You know, we are dealing with earth signs here. We're dealing with they might want to define the relationship a little bit more than you do. Like you're kind of like, go with the flow. If it feels good, we're gonna do it. If not, you know, whatever. And Taurus is like, well, hey, I need to know, are we dating? Are we exclusive? Are we, you know? But I feel like both of these signs could be really, really great. It's just something is not right. I feel like too, you know, when I was talking about the fire signs and like they were the ones in charge, I feel like you might be in charge of this Taurus and Capricorn relationships, just because we have the Cups cards here. So it's a little bit more like connected with your Cancer energy. And I feel like that they might need a little bit more time to shine. Like they might be a little shyer, and you need to give it a little bit more time and let them shine. This also can be like you can't pour from an empty cup. You know, in your other reading, like the beginning reading where it talked about giving somebody space, like Taurus and Capricorn might need a little bit of space to let something develop. So just be wary of that. Virgo here, Virgo, King of Pentacles, totally like Virgo is a more feminine energy, but embracing the King of Pentacles seems very balanced. Seems like Virgo is in control and on top of the world, and that just might be how you see Virgo. And in your Virgo, this could also be just like a work relationship where Virgo is in charge of something. Virgo seems like Virgo is getting exactly what they want, and that you have to decide. Again, it goes back to what you want and the things that you're deciding. And if you like living in Virgo's world, and again, this is just one card and this is current energy right now, so just like advice. And then Capricorn, again, like Nine of Cups, this is the wish card. Again, Ace of Cups, Nine of Cups, beautiful, beautiful cards, beautiful to start off new relationships, but they're both reversed. So I feel like something is just not quite quite right at the moment. It doesn't mean it's going to be like that forever. I feel like, because, you know, reversals for me, a lot of times I feel like it's just like there's some little obstacle, there's some little something in the way that you guys need to come to an understanding and to get over. And like, because the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Cups is here, I feel like the energy is available to you. It's just not right now. Something is delayed in that, but it could be absolutely beautiful. And it doesn't, and again, like this could be a new start of a relationship, but this could also be in your friendship, that your Taurus is just not feeling like his or her cup is full right now, and they are spending some time on themselves. And kind of like Capricorn, you know, when you had that Eight of Cups in, like, that was the first card that flipped out for you, right? And that Eight of Cups is leaving. That, you know why? Because they're looking for the Nine of Cups. They're looking for that last cup. They're looking for this this energy. This is this wish card. This is everything. So it could just be that you're kind of just missing your Capricorn. Also, both of these are very connected to the heart chakra, and it's kind of like what might be off or wrong, I put that in quotes, with each of these is that they're not necessarily what you had in mind as like your ideal partner. But give it a chance, because it could be perfect, and vice versa too. Like, they may not see you as an ideal partner, but the more you get to know each other, the more you discover, the more you are like, oh, okay, I really am enjoying this ride. And then Virgo, again, I think Virgo is totally in control of the situation, of the relationship between you, because Virgo is here very confident, very much standing in their power. Okay, Cancer, let's look at your relationship with some air signs. And we've got Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay, Cancer and Gemini. Cancer and Gemini. What do we have for Cancer and Gemini? Cancer and Gemini. Current energy. Hanged Man. Okay. And Cancer and Libra. Cancer and Libra. We're going to be patient, right? Okay. Seven of Cups reversed. Interesting. And Cancer and Aquarius. Okay. Ooh, okay. Three of Swords. So, let's talk about Cancer and Gemini. So this is just kind of like in a holding pattern. If you've been trying to reach out to a Gemini, they may not be available, or you just might be missing each other. Hanged Man, excuse me, is kind of just taking a break, just hanging out. Gemini, this has a very Gemini feel to it, even though I know that Hanged Man isn't necessarily related to the Gemini, but you know, Gemini is just over here doing her thing on her terms, and I love this like burst here of kind of out of the third eye chakra that you know, this Gemini might be a fun person to talk to, very witty, but it just seems like right now Gemini is just doing their own thing. And it doesn't mean that there isn't going to be, or there can't be a connection between you, or you guys can't get on the same page. It's just they are like reevaluating a lot of things right now, and your relationship with them might be one of them. A coworker situation, it's just somebody who is like, they might be acting a little off because they're, like I said, they're kind of taking a break from their normal thing and working on themselves and just hanging out right now. Libra, 7 of Cups. So again, we have some Cups energy coming in. 7 of Cups talks about like all of these possibilities, but a lot of them are illusions. 7 of Cups reversed though with our Libra. I think you are seeing for better or worse, the Libra for exactly what Libra is, and vice versa. So it feels like a very like illusions are lifting kind of thing. You could, like, this could be somebody that you've known for a little while, and you're just really kind of now seeing how they really are, like some real true traits that can you work with, or can they work with you? Again, it's very neutral here if that's positive or negative. It's basically like what you value and what they value, and if that works together. Aquarius, 3 of Swords, very self-explanatory. Your relationship with Aquarius right now seems to be a little strained. It seems to be kind of hurtful. I don't know if this is, this could be two ways. Like Aquarius could very much be somebody who hurts you, or they could be embodying traits that remind you of like your past and somebody that really hurt you. It doesn't mean that you don't give Aquarius a chance. It's just right now, be wary, be careful with your heart. Aquarius, I don't think is an evil person or terrible or anything like that. It's just like the relationship between the two of you is not, it doesn't seem like as beneficial. It seems like you could hurt each other. The other thing with the 3 of Swords is like this heart is being sewn back together. So, this could really be like Aquarius is hurting from their past, and that's not the perfect situation for you to be in right now. Or again, vice versa. But I think it's more, I feel like you have kind of gotten over past hurts or past relationships, and I feel like maybe the Aquarius that you're talking to is kind of in this situation. So if they're acting a little odd to you, that might be why. So that's what I have for you, Cancer. Very interesting. I hope you found this helpful. Again, these are just like the current energies, and we talked about ways to get around it. Even with this Aquarius, just an understanding of what they're going through, and these energies move and shift and change. What's really important is the beginnings and you putting things in motion to find what you are looking for. So that's what I have for you, Cancer. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next reading.